about some money spread, loser? Oh, I threw my money, but you couldn't see it because of the green screen.
Welcome to the podcast where we talk about anything and everything that comes out of the crapshoot. I'm your host, JD. This is my co-host.
I'm a lady baller.
James. I call him James. Everyone else calls him Jimmy. Just works like that.
It's fucking stupid, man.
A lot of things have happened this week, James.
You ever wanted to
a lot of things have happened, and
you
I want to talk
ever
about
take a person's head and like hold it in your own hands and think, man, just imagine how soft their skull is as you crush it. I think about that constantly whenever I look at the guy called Ben Shapiro.
I don't think I've ever actually
every time I see Jeremy Boring's face and hear his whiny voice, all I can think is, God.
You know, I've never thought I would want to, kill someone or squish their soft skulls between my hands. I think that's a very weird thought to have, actually. Strange.
But you're considering it, right?
No, I don't think I've ever considered it.
It's pretty appetizing, ain't it?
When I see people like that, I usually just want to stay away from them as far as possible. But anyway, GTA 6.
Mm-hmm.
And as you would say, Gyatt Auto 6 has
Auto 6.
It's got a release date now.
You like that?
No, it's terrible. But the trailer came out and I watched it and it was good.
Yeah? What do you think?
Yeah.
What are your just thoughts, just straight up?
I'm excited for it.
Yeah?
Can't wait for it to come out. Can't wait for it to play it.
But JD, a woman.
Yeah, there's women in GTA 5 too.
No.
I mean, as long as they're killable, no. I mean, it's fine. Yeah,
dude.
I'm not sure what the main characters are in GTA 6. Is it just two main characters now?
I think for the moment we have just the two of them,
just the couple.
And I think what the end game twist is going to be is that they're going to it's going to be like a way out type of situation where one of them has to kill the other.
A couple of cards. That's what they are.
That's what I'm thinking, is that it's going to be like either he tries to kill her or she has to kill him to protect herself, or him to protect himself type of thing, depending on who you play as through the campaign. Like how at the end of GTA 5, they're like, as Franklin, you can either kill Trevor, kill Michael,
spoilers here, James,
or kill no one.
Or kill all the bad guys.
Yeah, spoilers
bad guys in quotations.
A 10-year-old game. Over 10 years?
Yeah, it's been over 10 years.
It's been a fucking long time, man.
GTA 5 has been out for a long time.
And it still holds up really well.
Yeah, still pretty fun if you play it. Anyway, though, yeah, I'm excited to see what the story is like. I'm excited to see what the gameplay is like. I don't think we've seen any gameplay. It was just mostly a story teaser trailer. There was
some in-engine, in-game cutscene stuff as well, though.
Yeah, maybe
there was
definitely B-roll shots of in-game footage.
I think the ones where it's like him and her are absolutely in-game.
Like a cutscene?
And then, yeah.
Well, I don't consider cutscenes really gameplay, though.
Well, it's like I don't consider that gameplay either, but I'm saying from what we've seen of in-game, I think if we are to say that maybe some of it is and some of it isn't, that it's not like it all is and it all isn't type stuff, I think what we see of them is the in-game sort of kind of graphics. That's where it's going to be. Like how in GTA 5, their cutscenes are in-game. They're not pre-rendered or anything,
Yeah, they happen real time.
Yeah, so I think I think that's the scenes that we saw of them in the trailer are the in-game ones.
Yeah. I mean, I think it looks better than GTA 5, but GTA 5 is also, really old. So,
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. We'll just have to see when it comes out whether or not it's good or not. I mean, it's supposed to be good. Rockstar's been making bank off of GTA 5, plenty enough to spend in GTA 6, right? So,
yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the online version of GTA 6 also just get blasted.
I'm super curious of what the customization is going to look like there, the sort
I hope it doesn't go the way of Red Dead Redemption 2 online.
No?
Where it just gets abandoned pretty much.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of abandoned it to go back to GTA 5 to keep making a few more expansions.
Mm-hmm. I played the Red Dead Redemption online for a little bit. but it wasn't super great because there wasn't a lot to do. So,
I
unfortunate.
I think the trailer looks great. It has me super excited, you know.
Yeah.
What doesn't have me excited though, JD,
Is
Aiden
the
Ross
new
is
Godzilla and what?
no,
Oh,
no, no. We'll get there. We're still got something to talk about. GTA. Aiden Ross has come out on X. I mean, Zitter. I mean, Twitter. I mean, whatever it's called.
Sitter.
And
Yeah.
he made a zeet
An
about
X. He
how
made an X. Yeah.
sure. Uh, I'm glad that we'll never finish this bit. It will just always be us going, uh-huh. But Aiden Ross made a claim that he is in GTA 6 as a character, JD.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Man,
that he is
that's
going
gonna
to
be
be a character in
awesome.
GTA 6. Now, if that means that Rockstar had to get his license, like, okay with him to use his like likeness or
His
like make a
likeness. Yeah.
character that's supposed to be like a parody of him or something,
Mm-hmm.
or if that means he is playing a character, we don't know because nothing has been said by Rockstar and it's just all his claims. So it's currently just
Yeah.
that. But
I don't. I
obviously,
don't think he's in it because if he was, wouldn't they have him sign like an NDA or something? Or
yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't think he is, but I think if like they had to use his likeness, then they wouldn't really make him sign an NDA, maybe.
hmm.
Like if they made just a parody character based on him. Because like in the trailer, they have parodies of actual people, like a lot of actual people. Like the guy getting arrested with all the tattoos and stuff, that's based on a real person that looked exactly
Oh,
like that.
really?
He just had different colored hair and a few different tattoos.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The old lady with hammers, that's a real thing as well. Literally every clip you see is based on actual like clips that were popular from Florida. I think basically
Yeah, I
around
can't
the
wait for the.
2020s
It's literally
especially.
like GTA 6 is literally Florida Man Simulator.
It is. So people have made a compilation showing off the original clips that inspired the trailer events.
It's like GTA 6 trailer, but with actual
Yeah,
with the original clips.
Yeah, basically.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, and people obviously were like, "Why would you be in the game? That's insane. So many more people deserve it." And Aiden
Is Aiden
Ross is
Ross in
like,
Florida?
"No." Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is.
Ah,
He gives off Florida vibes anyway, so it's either Florida or LA. It's one of the two.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's a bigot. Of course, he gives off Florida vibes.
He's a big man. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I didn't say that he was not as well. But people like a bunch of YouTubers who are very infamous for their GTA gameplays. Vanos and his friends and whatnot.
Yeah.
One of them, Wildcat, was like, "Dude, why the fuck are you in GTA 6? That's insane. There are so many other people that absolutely deserve to be in this. You
Yeah,
weren't even in
there are a
discussion."
lot of GTA 5 or GTA content creators that really should get more.
Who I would absolutely much more prefer to see before Aiden Ross. Again, we don't think Aiden Ross
If I
actually
get
is.
a Vanos and his crew cameo in GTA 6, I'd be like,
What's wrong,
Vanos?
JD?
Is that Vanos? No way. He's supposed
Come
to be
on, guys.
He's supposed to be in Canada. That dude's not American. He's not Florida, dude.
No, he's in LA, I think.
Vanos?
I think he lives in LA now.
Oh, did he move or something? I don't know. I haven't been up to date with him
I
recently.
think so. Or maybe he is in Canada still. I'm not entirely
I only
sure, but
watched
I
him
thought
when
he
he
was
was
in LA now.
I only watched him when he was full blown Canadian. I almost couldn't understand what he was saying in his videos, but
Are
that's
you
just how
there,
it goes.
buddy? Whoa, hey, whoa.
Oh, hey
Whoa
bear!
there,
Oh,
buddy.
hey bear! Hey man,
Whoa.
I'm up here with the maple syrups and the
Hey,
maple.
bud.
Hey, whoa!
Heyo.
That's not what they sound like, but
Trevor from GTA 5 would kneecap us if he heard that.
oh yeah, because
Yeah, I
he's
was about to say,
Canadian.
he also did that to a guy in the game.
Yeah, 'cause didn't he like run across a couple of soldiers and they were like making fun of him for being Canadian?
But he doesn't even sound really that Canadian either.
I
We got a
mean,
Canadian
speak
here,
for yourself,
bud.
dude. I couldn't
Whoa.
understand Trevor for like half the game. It took me a
That's
while to
'cause
get
he's a-
used to his accent.
It's because he's a hick. Of course you can't understand him. But yeah, Wildcat was like, "Why the fuck is this?" And of all people who came to Aiden Ross's defense, Keemstar at Drama Alert was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Look at Soy Boy Wildcat over here." Soy Boy Wildcat complaining that other people are getting successful work.
And, and this happened on X.
Yes.
Okay.
No, it wasn't Charlie. It was somebody else who covered it, and that's how I found out about it. But
Okay.
it was so stupid because like of all people, Drama Alert comes like flying in like, look at these soy boy cucks over here trying to get at Aiden Ross, and I'm like,
Yeah, dude, stop being such a soy. Like, bro,
yeah, man.
I know you're just jealous, but come on, man, just keep it to yourself.
Just Aiden Ross, man. He really needs somebody in his corner.
Yeah.
Nobody else is standing up for him.
Everyone's in his corner, James. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, man. Everyone's in his corner.
Every single person in this chat, they're in his corner.
Every 13-year-old is in his corner.
They're hyping him up.
Sorry, all I can think about is that Sneeko clip, and I keep like being like, that's literally how Aiden Ross would be with his fans as well.
That's literally Aiden Ross's fans.
It's literally
you
also
getting
Aiden
angry
Ross's
at Aiden Ross's fans or Sneeko's fans is in my head. I'm picturing you yelling at this like 7-year-old kid who's like a fraction of your.
No, Jitty, what I'm doing is I'm taking my
power
bat, and you just hear a ping noise.
You know, James, you telling me all this stuff about like murdering kids is stuff. Man, you're a real William. You know
I'm
that?
Willie Mafton.
You're giving me William vibes right now.
We're waiting every night to finally identify newcomers who, and I'm just fucking orange justicing on them.
What was the other song, the other FNAF song? Can't wait to meet you.
Oh, can't wait to meet you.
Yeah, that's the
Johnny
one.
Animatronic family. It's open real soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, that happened, and it was crazy.
I get that you keep up to date with your boy crush Aiden Ross, but I'm not really interested in Aiden Ross. See what I'm interested in.
No, I actually kept up to date with Andrew Tate first.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
has he been up to anything lately? I haven't heard anything about him. I was telling you
about this. Andrew Tate and his brother were upset about
they're upset
about GTA 6.
What?
It's so
oh yeah, right.
funny.
You said me that thing says Tate brothers hate GTA 6 because it teaches the wrong lessons.
The Tate brothers.
What lessons does it teach?
It teaches you to be violent, to hurt people. I remember when games were about brotherhood, when you and your brother were plumbers who were running around together to save a princess. I remember playing the first GTA. It was nothing like this. Yeah, it was actually a lot more violent. Believe it or not, the first GTA 6 allowed you to mow down fucking Girl Scouts.
I mean,
in the most brutal manner.
James,
it is a violent game.
You can't blame them. Okay, they've been through a lot. They're traumatized. They don't know what they're talking about. Okay, it's not their fault.
JD, stop trauma dumping.
They have PTSD. James, are you making fun of
PTSD, that? They have PTSD from the sex trafficking they did onto other people.
Yeah, they have the PTSD. James.
Man, Andrew Tate really has PTSD from when he admitted that he actually really likes over abusing people while fighting them in MMA. He has PTSD from what he does. Anyways.
I mean, can't you tell that Andrew Tate, he's just a gamer. He's just a gamer, man.
He's just a gamer.
He's like you and me.
And also, like gamers, he's a fucking cretin.
Cretin?
he does not deserve good life.
I mean, what he's saying is true, James. I mean, GTA 6, I mean, the violence is not good. There's nothing wrong with that statement.
I'm sorry, the guy the misogynist piece of shit who was infamous for abusing women.
Let's not talk about allegations here now.
Allegations.
Let's not talk about let's not talk about the person. We're talking about the argument here, James. Mm-hmm. The argument that GTA 6
why did he get kicked off Big Brother?
Bad.
No. Why did he get kicked off the show?
We're talking about GTA 6.
No, why did he get kicked off the show Big Brother? I'm just curious. I'm just interested. I just want to know.
Well, it's because he wasn't a big brother. He didn't have a little sibling.
He does. he literally has a twin brother, I think, who's younger.
Anyway, though,
I think he was the first one out. But yeah, GTA 6 that happened, and that was
Yeah, we're all excited for it. Until it releases and it's a big pile of dog. What?
You were talking about Godzilla X Kong.
Yes, the new thing that was released. I like how in that Godzilla movie review that we did last episode, I was saying there was a bunch of Godzilla stuff coming out. Well, guess what? There's a new Godzilla thing coming out.
Bwom, 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 bwom,
Bwomp, bwomp,
bwom,
bwomp, bwomp. I actually haven't watched
bwom.
the trailer if it's come out
You
yet.
didn't watch the trailer? Okay, I'll explain it to you.
Is there a Godzilla X Con trailer?
Yeah, it came out. Do you want to
Okay.
watch it real quick? We can like pause the podcast and watch it real
No, we
quick
don't have to.
together.
We don't have to pause it.
Also,
You
I
can just
figured out
explain it to me.
OBS. I can do a virtual camera and I can essentially stream to you my OBS screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know it. I kept seeing the virtual camera option. I'm like, I don't know what this is. And I looked into it. I can set up a whole like a scene in OBS and virtual like camera it over to you through Discord. That way it's like when instead of like sharing a window, I'm just sharing the scene.
Oh, that's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good. That's cool.
Maybe that's how we start doing our video game fucking stuff now.
Sure.
if that works. But yeah. Do you want to pause and watch the trailer or do you want me to explain it to you?
Just explain it, man. You got it.
So you see what happens was
Mm-hmm.
so King Kong, he's like, something's not right. Shit's going wrong up in Skull Island or wherever I'm at right now. And
He's at Skull Island.
I think he's on Skull Island, or maybe he's in the Hollow Earth. I think actually, I thought it was Skull Island,
He's
but
on
it
the
might be
moon.
Hollow Earth. But yeah, Dan Stevens, he's like, "Oi, what's that, bruv? I'm speaking my natural accent for once, and I'm not pretending to be an American." And the lady from the last movie is like, "That's not there. That's not been there before." And it's a giant red handprint, but it's not the same red handprint that Kong left on the wall in Kong Skull Island. It's bigger. It's more dangerous. And they're like, "Whoa!" But then a little baby King Kong comes running out, but he's got like kind of brown fur, and he's like, "Oh,
What, baby King Kong?
baby Kong!" And
Baby Gronk?
baby Kong just rizzed up Godzilla.
Godzilla just got rizzed by
Rizzed
Baby
up
Kong.
Big Kong. We
Baby
should
Kong
make that
becomes
post when the
Baby
movie gets
Kong
close to
grows up
coming
into
out.
the new Sigma.
We need to make that post when the movie starts to come
Baby
out.
Kong and Godzilla risen it up, orange justicing around the skibbity toilet.
The Gyatt in Theft Auto 6. But yeah, they're like, "Whoa, what is this? This is new. This is something strange that we've never seen before. This is so weird." And trailer goes on and they're like, "Oh, Kong, he's never faced anything like this. He can't do this alone." And then someone's like, "He's not alone." And then it shows Godzilla and he's like frozen in crystal, but like the crystals are kind of like purpley. And then we see that there's like a whole nation of Kongs. It's not just one King Kong now; it's a whole group of people. But they're different kind of apes. They don't look like him. They
They're
look like different kind of
orangutans.
apes. Kinda, not really, but kinda. They're red-ish.
They're reddish.
One of them's a lot more red than the others, and they call him.
And that's a big bad.
They call him the Scar King, according to the merchandise that came out early and revealed what he
Scar
looked like before the
King.
movie did. Yeah, he's Scar King. And he has
Baby
a
Gronk and Skarking with Godzilla
he has like
around the
a band,
skibbity toilet.
he has like a bandolier made from like skeleton pieces, and I think he has like a scepter with like a triceratops head on the top of it or something. But he's like this big lanky, but he's like really like huge, like imposing, but he's like kind of lanky, so he's a bit like like kind of wiry looking. Like he's a if a gorilla was a crackhead.
If a gorilla was a crackhead.
Yeah, if a gorilla was, because he's also balding. He has a giant bald spot.
The Skarking?
Yeah, the entire
Well,
top of his
it's
head
because
is
when he
bald.
fights things, he headbutts them, and he loses the hair fibers on his head when he does
He
it.
looks
so
like if Woody Harrelson was a fucking gorilla.
that would be awesome. If Woody Harrelson modeled for Skarking,
I
Skarking is
would
Woody
believe you.
Harrelson.
If they had him talk, I would believe you.
dun.
But
Does does King Kong have a theme song or?
oh, he does, but I feel like it's not as memorable as Godzilla's, and
Yeah,
that's
it
why
wasn't
I can't
as
remember
memorable as Godzilla's.
because Godzilla's is fucking classic. But I know King Kong has one. I just can't think of it off the top of my head.
Okay.
I'll get back to you on that. I'll report back.
Okay.
But yeah, they're like Scar King. He's the new threat. but Gong, he can't do this alone. And then it shows the crystal shattering and Godzilla pops out. But he's different now, JD. He's bigger, he's fatter, he has more spikes, and they're kind of bony
Bigger and
looking now.
fatter.
Dude, he gets thicker with every movie, but it's pure
Oh my
muscle,
God,
baby.
guys.
It's pure muscle.
Did you see Godzilla's Gyatt in the new Kid Godzilla vs. Kong movie?
The new Gyatt vs. Kong movie. Gyatzilla.
His Gyatt has become 150% thicker.
This is what brain rot sounds like. This is genuinely fucking our brains melting as we talk. But then Godzilla, he's different, JD. He's not glowing blue anymore. He's glowing like a pinkish red now from the crystals that he was like encased in.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like fucking supercharged. He's like angrier than ever. He's
Wait,
fucking
so
like his.
what happened between the last movie? He just went to hibernation. These crystals? Is that? Did he make the crystals?
We'll
or?
find out in this movie, bro.
Okay, I guess so. There's no explanation really.
I kind of wish they
right
didn't
now.
show the trailers because I feel like it would have been cool as shit to see him like get this new transformation in movie. Like how they didn't show what the atomic breath looked like for -1 till the movie actually like happened.
Mm-hmm.
And how it was like, oh, it's like a fucking nuke going off every time.
Well, I appreciate it since I don't have to watch the movie anymore to know what's up. So,
But then it shows Kong and Godzilla and they're fucking charging down. Kong has like a giant fucking like metal brace on his arm. Like, you know, when you break your arm, you gotta like have like wear a brace on it or something.
yeah,
It looked like he had like a mechanical
he had like a broken arm.
I think Scar King breaks his arm and takes his axe because he doesn't. I don't think he has the axe by the end of the movie that he had in the last one.
Oh, I see.
At the end of the trailer, he doesn't have it anymore. He's kind of just running with Godzilla, who's like supercharged. And dude, he's like fucking crazy while running, looking.
Oh, so Kong fights Scar King and Godzilla obliterates his army.
I think that's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
I think Scar King defeats Godzilla and entraps him in the crystals. And then he breaks Kong's arm, but then they team up at the end of the movie to beat
No,
him.
James. He breaks Kong's arm first and steals his axe first, and then he uses it to kill or to trap Godzilla. And then Kong teams up with the humans to go save Godzilla, breaking him out, and then they go fight the thing.
Yacht King.
They go fight Gyatt King. Woody Harrelson
We're
plays
fucking we
Gyatt
are
King.
ruined. We are doomed
It's
as a
funny that
species.
you're the one who keeps saying that stuff.
I know, but like it's horrible. It's like
I'm surprised you
say
watch,
words and my brain just goes Gyatt.
Was it Kai Cenat the one that popularized that?
I think so. I don't.
Maybe it was either Kai Cenat or it was like his group of friends, something like that.
I think Kai Cenat either had the real Zendaya on or a fake Zendaya on his stream as well. I'm not joking.
Real
like there was
or
a
fake. Who knew?
He was doing a Spider-Man stream, and then supposedly Zendaya shows up, but people keep saying it's not her. But then it's like she's like, "No, I'm the real Zendaya. It sounds like her and it looks like her." And I'm like,
No,
maybe
I'm
I'm
the
just
real
not
one.
remembering what Zendaya looks like off the top of my head.
You pull up a picture of Zendaya, it's like 1-for-1.
It's 1-for-1, but I like something.
No, it's the exact same. It's the exact picture you're looking at,
it's
just
the exact
screenshotted.
same picture.
Yeah.
She's photoshopped into
You're
the
like,
stream.
wait a
She's
minute,
actually a PNG.
Yeah, that's funny.
But yeah,
Do you know what Gyatt stands for?
Big ass.
No, James. It's the abbreviation of goddamn.
Goddamn. Yeah, I got that as well. But people only ever say it when they talk about someone's ass.
That's true. Speaking of big ass, Omni-Man in Mortal Kombat 1. I just wanted to bring it up real quick. It's not something we have to dive too deep into. There's a mod that when he blocks, he just does that pose that shows off his ass. Anyway, I thought it was pretty funny. It was hilarious.
It's so good.
It's a great. I think it's a must play mod now. You have to have that mod installed if you play.
Have you seen the
Omni-Man.
J. Jonah Jameson mod for him?
No. The J.K. Simmons mod.
Yeah, it gives him the J. Jonah Jameson outfit. It doesn't change his head because he already has the right head.
Right.
It just gives him like a suit.
Oh, so
like
it's just a skin for him.
Yeah, it's so
An
fucking
outfit.
funny.
That's funny. Yeah.
Have you seen the Freddy Fazbear mod?
No.
Where the character Cyrax is completely replaced by Freddy Fazbear. Dude, I love Mortal Kombat 1. It's fucking awesome.
Have you seen the William Afton mod where Omni-Man is replaced with William Afton in the purple guy suit, are you security
serious?
outfit? No, I'm not serious.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I know. I had your hopes up there for a little bit. You were like, man, maybe I should get Mortal Kombat 1.
Speaking of
Very
video
cool.
games, JD, have you
Hmm.
seen the Halo Season 2 trailer?
I've not. Season 2?
Season 2.
Oh,
It's
you mean
filmed.
the show?
Yeah, it's the show.
Oh, when's it coming out?
Next year, I think.
Sometime
Sometime
next year?
2024.
Okay.
I forgot to look at the specific date, but I'm gonna say it.
How's
And
it looking?
a lot of people are saying this as well. It's not just a me thing. It's like a lot of people are going,
Sure, James.
this
Sure.
actually looks not bad. That
Okay, okay, James.
I'm not joking. A lot of people who were like adamantly like hating on it, I kept seeing them going, this actually looks good. Like they were surprised that like the trailer like made it seem like it was gonna be good. And I think the crew has learned a lot from the fallout of the first season because it was after the first season came out, like right after, is when they
Mhm.
started filming the second season because they had it contracted to already make it
Right.
even
A
before like
contract for two
feedback really hit.
seasons. Hmm.
So I think they went in with like a bit of like, okay, here's what everybody didn't like and whatnot, and we're gonna try and work on that.
Okay. I mean,
I think it
good to
looks
see
good.
that
I mean, he
they
still takes
wanted.
off his helmet, and I really don't care because he's always taking off his helmet. I
Okay,
think it's
James.
still a stupid complaint, but
Sure.
there's a lot of good like cinematography and scenes that they show in the trailer, and the atmosphere of it is great. It really makes the because what's happening is we're watching the fall of Reach, which is a very important moment in the Halo franchise.
My least favorite game. Yeah.
It's not just the game, but it's like the event of it happening was a catalyst for all of Halo. Like
The
Reach
Reach.
falling is like what is like why Halo won. It's like the info. Like once you play Halo 1, there's a book called The Fall of Reach that you can read.
Hmm.
Back when Halo 1 first came out, there was the Fall of like Reach book, I think, and it was like how devastating this was. And through every game, you always hear about how Reach was like the catalyst for how everything started going. Like we as a humanity are doomed because Reach was our first major settlement that we lost. It was like I think the first planet that humans settled on after Earth, I think.
Oh, so Reach was a planet.
Yeah, Reach was a planet, and it was the first one I think humans settled on after Earth. And then the loss of it was so devastating that it propelled more people to enlist. It made the insurrectionists join the UNSC. It made like all the factions that were fighting each other turn onto the Covenant, and what propelled them into winning the war.
I see. Yeah, maybe
But
one
like
of these days I do a deep dive on actually watch Halo lore,
I
and
could
then
set
I'll
up
and then I'll
something. I
realize
could
that
do
every
it.
single clip I've seen of him has he has his helmet on, and then in the show I'm just constantly, if we ever do a watch party with the show, I'm just constantly like, man, he took off his helmet again.
Just take your helmet
Oh my
off is
god,
all I'm saying.
like why can't you just keep the helmet on? I mean, it's
Show
just
me
get
your
sweaty in there. Or
asshole.
can
Show
we get a naked Master Chief
Show me
again
your
in this
ass,
season?
Master Chief. That's also a thing. I don't know what people are upset about that when he did that in the first, like the novelization of the first Halo game. He does that. He does that on the Halo ring, and I'm like, what?
Well, because gamers are gamers and readers are readers, and this is a show for readers, and that's really what it is.
It it truly is because it has the character Soren in it, and Soren's like a book character who is like of importance because he's like the first Spartan to defect
Mm.
and be like not fucking delusioned by the cause of how like child soldiers are not okay. And I think they did his division from the show very well as well.
How many people you
Um,
think have just read Halo books and have never played the games?
uh fuck, that's a good question, but I can tell you there's definitely one at least. Uh
There's at least one.
there's at least one
I
because
mean,
the YouTuber he worked at Polygon. It was Gilbert. It was something. He's the guy that did like the whole like here are all the OSHA violations in Mario Mario Party or something like that.
hmm,
He was like, in honor of the new Halo game coming out, I'm gonna play all the Halo games to get you caught up on the lore. And then instead, he just read every single book. He literally
wow.
He spent like the whole
He
year
would rather
reading every
read the
single
book
book.
than play the games.
No, he wanted to play the games, but he was like, that won't give me the story. The books will.
I see.
And he got super
Because
invested
I was
with it.
legitimately wondering how many people are like Halo fans, but they've only read the books and never played the games.
I would love to do a poll on that and get like a genuine like consensus because that'd be interesting to find out. I'm sure
Yeah.
it's not a lot at all, but
Well, it's definitely not the majority.
it's definitely not the majority. But that would be cool as shit to see who like and what their thoughts on the whole like thing is.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're excited for season 2.
Oh, season 2 looks
I
great.
can't wait for it to get fucking flamed like crazy when it comes out. And I see Charlie's video out like season 2 is worse than season 1.
And the first
and
thing
I'll just be watching it, like
right
nodding.
into your ear, and he goes, "Oh wait, what's up, hey, everybody? It's me, Charlie." And
I'll watch it. I'll nod along.
They
and I'll be like,
Gyatt in
so
Ohio
right.
as I shit on my dick, and that's what Halo season 2 is like. It's me, Charlie.
Yeah.
I saw a guy. So there's a weird thing happening with my YouTube recommended where I keep getting like under 100 view videos recommended to me.
Yeah.
It's happening every day. I get like 50 like things in my recommended about it. I'm like, I just want to look at the people I watch normally. Please, just give me something new from them. But
you realize I have subscriptions.
You what?
Yeah, it's you talking to YouTube. I was recommending you all this stuff. It's like I'm subscribed to people, and they make videos, and I want to see those videos.
Oh yeah, no, I fucking hate that. I gotta go like digging for it myself. I gotta fucking look them up. Be like, is this the right channel of theirs that I follow? Is this the reaction channel? No.
Mm-hmm.
But like I got this guy with like under 100 views who was doing like Halo Infinite. The stalker rifle is goated, and it was literally the first frame of his game was the thumbnail with the stalker rifle superimposed on top of it. I'm like, this looks like it might be like a kind of like a fucking like just gonna one of those like very hyper edited type videos. I'll just watch a quick little bit of it, and the very first fucking second of it, you know what it was?
What?
This dude ripping the most gross fucking burp into the mic right away.
Hell yeah.
I genuinely
that's a gamer move right there.
I left the dislike on the video and I fucking closed the whole app. I was like, I'm fucked. No, I don't want to even try.
Wow, James.
I was so immediately
weak.
Done with it, dude.
So
It was like I was just literally accidentally clicked on it. It started, and I'm like, I'll give it a chance. Nope, never mind. Not even 1 second in, and he didn't fucking have to do that. He could have just not fucking burped into mute. Just mute. I don't know why people don't mute. It's so gross.
Because it's funny, James. It's hilarious.
Yeah, man, it's really funny how you burp right into my ear. If you fucking do that to me in real life, and this is to anyone, I will grab you by your fucking throat, and I mean this.
I mean, I think
genuinely mean it.
I think it's weirder to want to strangle someone over a burp than someone burping into another person's face. I mean, yeah, it's rude, but it's not like trying to kill them. I think trying to kill them is just weird.
I mean, they're trying to
maybe that's just me.
I mean, they're committing bio warfare onto me. I will commit physical warfare onto them.
Bio warfare.
It's that simple. It's that simple. They're releasing
I think you're over exaggerating the burp. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't call a burp bio warfare.
Saying, JD,
I'm just saying, JD. I don't know.
Their head's hanging off the curb. My foot's already going down.
I'm just saying they're biting the curb, and my foot's going onto the top of their head.
I'm just saying. They're going to have a lot less than teeth in a minute.
What were we talking about before this happened?
Halo.
Oh, well, speaking of games, do you know what game just came out that turned out to be not very good?
Oh, the fake
surprisingly.
game?
Yes, the fake game.
Oh my god, I'm so glad we're talking about this.
It has came out. I never thought it would release, actually. I thought it was just like a scam.
Oh,
that they just took the money and ran.
I thought it was never coming out.
But remember us talking about it a year ago?
Yeah, dude, I'm so excited that we get to talk about this.
It was
again.
like a year ago.
Genuinely.
So apparently it was supposed to be like this post-apocalyptic world with zombies, sort of like The Last of Us, right? They were like copying The Last of Us.
It was like a Last of Us MMO was how it was like proposed,
Yeah, it's called The Day Before.
Yeah.
And we talked about it.
Which doesn't make sense. By the way, it doesn't make sense, the name. Like The Last of Us, that makes sense because they are the last of humanity. Left 4 Dead. They're Left 4 Dead. The Division. They're part of a division of people. Mm-hmm. This is a game during a zombie apocalypse.
Halo, they're angels. Duh.
Halo, they're on a thing called a halo. Call of Duty, you are called to the duty of war. Battlefield, you're on a battlefield. Mass Effect,
the day before,
Mass Effect of the
day before, you're playing in the present.
Starfield, you're in a Starfield. Fallout, the Fallout on nuclear.
You're gonna start. You start complaining about the naming scheme. And that gives me the same vibe as the whole Master Chief has his helmet off. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. The name doesn't really matter. The important part
it's stupid to me. But
the important part is they put out a bunch of fake trailers that looked pretty all right, but they turned out to be fake and they weren't real, and it was a scam.
So insane that they did that. By the
and
way,
they actually put out a real gameplay trailer, and it looked like just a really bad PUBG, pretty much.
Yes,
it looked like a mobile PUBG Mobile. So that was the first gameplay trailer, and then everybody collectively was like, oh shit, this is just a scam. And then I didn't hear anything about it for like a year, and now the game's actually released. It's on Steam. And I saw some people play it. By some people, you know, some ordinary gamers, Mudar and Charlie. I watched Charlie play for a little bit.
That's where I watched it.
And it was,
I have some opinions.
It was bad. It was not good. It didn't look very good. Not gonna lie. It was basically PUBG, actually.
I thought it didn't look that bad. You know, like all things considered, I thought it looked better than I was expecting.
Because you were expecting that first trailer just for the whole thing.
No, I was expecting like PUBG mobile graphics, and I was like, oh, this is actually a bit better.
Its graphics weren't like super terrible, but
no, the graphics.
It was basically just
bad,
PUBG.
Is this made in Unreal?
I think so. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, because I was going to say, if this is Unreal, then it could be just the case that these are a bunch of different assets taken.
Well, they are definitely assets, like free assets taken.
They're just a bunch of free assets, which is why it doesn't look bad, because it's like pretty decent graphics and whatnot.
It's funny that I think the game is selling for $40.
Insane.
40
insane.
40 dineros, James.
Lethal Company is $10, and I think that game should be 40.
And that is a very high quality game.
It's like right actually well made, and it's one person.
Yep.
It's one person making this game, which has like barely any fucking.
I'm surprised that they even listed for that much when they. Wasn't this like a Kickstarter thing? Like they took money in to make this game, right?
Well, JD, you see, they had to milk more out because they realized they weren't going to make anything at launch.
That's true. They were like, man, people, the jig is up. People already know this is a scam.
We'll get some people to buy the game.
We could probably trick at least some people to buy the game on Steam.
I think it's less we'll trick and it's more we'll get like international audience. Yeah, we'll trick international audiences who don't know anything.
Well, it's less like trick and more like sell to an international audience, because it's not tricking when you do it to foreign people.
That's why I was like, no, wait, it is tricking. Let me rephrase. But yeah, what I was trying to say is like, I feel like they were like, yeah, the EU and Asian market will buy this because it's just like some random fucking game. So
because maybe they watched the Last of Us show and they're like, oh, this kind of looks like that. Maybe this is the game.
They haven't seen the Americans make videos about this, so
they don't know how to read English, and they see the pictures and like, oh,
they
is
didn't
this
see
the official
Charlie
game
cover this video.
Is this the official game? I mean, yeah, okay.
They saw the trailers and were just like, okay, I can do this. And then I feel like they'll get Charlie, the guy Charlie played with, and like, you know, like a good handful like YouTubers play the game and be like, look how bad it is. Look how bad. You should come see how bad it is for yourself. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they probably knew that would happen. They're like, we can at least get
scared the shit out of myself
with the alarm. I heard it.
Yeah. That's the alarm for when I have to feed my cat, by the way.
Oh, I see. Do you have to feed your cat now?
Can we pause real quick?
No.
Then no. But also, I fed her a bit late this morning, so I can feed her late still.
I see. I mean, we only have like 20 minutes left, so your cat could survive for 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
You like look over and it's just dead. It just like falls over dead.
I look over, my cat's just fucking upside down like a fish.
Your cat is just a skeleton. It's already decayed. Snap back to reality, James. It's been dead for 7 years now.
There goes reality.
It's slipping.
So I think the game. Here's my here's my hot take.
Yeah.
I think if they put just just took some time to actually try to like refine the game, you know, fix the bugs, like actually take a shot at it, it would be a decent game. But I'm also really biased to saying this because I like the game DayZ and I like the game The Division.
Mm-hmm.
And this looks like if DayZ was in the world of Division. Like the mechanics of DayZ were in that.
Yeah.
Because it's a you know, you got a whole city that you're in from what I've seen from Charlie's video. I'm not entirely sure how big it actually is.
Mm-hmm.
And the inventory system, it looks like it kind of works like DayZ's. And I'm thinking if they just refine it a bit, they could actually make a kind of decent game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I bet they won't. I bet the servers are down permanently. You know, like I highly doubt this is going to be a continuing game. The service won't last like maybe a couple months.
Nah, it's definitely not a very long-term live service game.
No, this is going to be over immediately. But yeah, it's I think they have the chance of making this better, and it won't be.
Yeah,
it's just money grab.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I think Hunt Down the Freeman could have been good, and I think the devs wanted to make it good.
You're seeing Hunt Down the Freeman vibes in this game.
I am.
You're like, come on. You could just put in more effort. You could really make this work if you wanted to. It's winnable. This game is winnable.
I'm just saying the devs at least made Hunt Down the Freeman playable. They made it mostly playable.
It's semi-playable. We had to cheat through a couple sections, but it's mostly playable.
JD, you don't understand how unplayable that game was at launch compared to what we did. They worked their asses off to fix just even the slightest bit of it.
I'm sure they did. Yeah.
With no budget, by the way, all their money was taken and gone.
But my money is definitely not on this game getting fixed. So,
you want to know what my money's on though, JD?
What is your money on?
My favorite basketball team, the Lady Ballers.
The Lady Ballers? What is that?
Do you see this little trailer I sent to you?
I do see that trailer that you sent to me. Do you want me to watch that or?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me watch
know. By the way, we're getting dangerous now. So don't like that then. Well, I guess it's not very dangerous. Most people probably don't. Oh, it's 14 million views. Woo.
Which is insane, by the way, especially when you compare it to the other trailer, which came out just a few days before.
Take a crack at these comments. Let me take a quick gander.
Take a little peep.
Takes a lot of balls to play in women's sports. I love how stunning and brave they are to participate in this documentary. Winners are just losers. Winners are just losers who win are the words that I always live by.
This movie can definitely win an Oscar if it self-identifies as a documentary.
Got him.
I have some fun facts about this movie for after we watch the trailer. By the way, it's insane that they made this trailer 3 minutes long.
I do like how most of the guys just making jokes.
Oh, dude. Okay, you ready?
Okay. It's 2 minutes long. Should I mute it just in case?
Maybe like drop it to the half volume because you'll want to hear it.
I'll make it very quiet then.
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. I'm going. In a world where women's, I'm also going to talk over it because, just in case, the calls foul. Oh, this is a comedy movie or
written by Ben Shabibo.
Oh, I see. I'm not gonna lie, James, that was kind of funny. See that like gigantic dude just like pick up this woman and like full body slam her onto the ground. That was really funny.
God, this trailer, dude.
Ooh, oh my god. Got tased.
Man, I wish I could do that to fucking whatever his name is.
He just like very violently like smashed his head onto that table there. Oh wow, look at all that.
It's Matt Walsh, JD.
Oh, is that Matt Walsh?
That was Matt Walsh.
Oh my god. No way. Oh, furries. You see him? That's
exactly what I thought when I saw it.
Representation right there.
God, these guys' tracksuits look so fucking bad.
They're like it's like a tracksuit, but it's got it's like lined with fur. Oh, velvet. That's right. It's a velvet tracksuit, not a regular one. Like
the guy looked like he was covered in shit.
Spandex. Yeah, he was like covered in mud.
Ooh, dude, look how tiny that dude is.
Oh my god. What do you mean? What do you mean, dude? That's a girl.
No, these are men, JD.
You're sounding a bit like a bigot, James. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, man, I'm a bigot.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry. I'm
just,
not staring at what we're watching here.
I just looking at it. Looking at that dude holding the barbell over his head. Whew. Oh, yikes.
God.
Nobody wants to watch women's basketball.
Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz?
Get ready for the Ben Shabibo cameo, JD.
Is Ben Shapiro in his own thing?
He is. Of course he is.
That's awesome.
That
That guy really is kind of that guy really is kind of short. Damn. Cowgirls. Oh my god.
There he is.
Is that funny? Yeah, that's great. Wait, they're playing baseball though. Wait, so it's called Lady Ballers, and they're wrestling and they're playing baseball, and it's not just basketball.
Well, JD, you're trying to apply logic to this here. You see,
Okay.
you're
Yeah,
missing
bad,
the point
my
of
bad.
there. You just gotta turn your brain off because, JD,
Uh-huh.
people can't make movies like this anymore.
I mean,
You just can't. No, JD, you just can't make movies like this anymore.
well, I mean, you're right about that, James.
You just can't make movies like this anymore.
I mean, when you make movies like this, I mean, you know what happens? People
What
like
happens?
you start making this stuff, and you're like, "Oh, dude, these guys
no.
are just bigots," and they're.
They are.
Well, I mean, yeah, they are, but
All these people have called for the death of trans people. Yes,
mean,
that's not even a joke. This
yeah,
is
I mean, yeah,
they've said it themselves.
okay, they call death. You could call death on people, but when they
way,
call death on people, then it's wrong, James.
So real quick, fun fact: the girl at the like 3 to 4 second mark, who's the swimmer, that's the swimmer who lost to a trans athlete. Fun fact that they never go into whenever they describe that trans athlete story. She also lost to
she's
4
just a-
other. No, real quick. She lost to 4 other cis athletes.
Yeah, it's
who are
just
women.
it's
And the
just
trans
a skill
athlete got
diff.
5th place, where she got 6th place.
It's
But
just
let's
a
only focus
skill
on the
diff.
one trans athlete because that's all they ever fucking do. In this,
Well, yeah,
dude, she's
that's
made
what
a
makes that's what
grift.
makes headlines. That's what makes money.
She's made a pure grift her whole career of losing one time to a trans athlete.
Hey, you
and
got to
being
do
like,
what you got to
"It's
do.
unfair. They beat me,
that's their-
even though I also lost to 4 other people. and
Okay,
they-
James, it's rude.
beat-
It's rude
before the
because that's
people
not
beat
what she
them."
sounds like. That's not what she sounds like.
Have you
And
heard
second,
her voice? It's exactly what she sounds
I've
like.
not actually heard her voice. I don't know. I don't know
She
who that
exactly
is.
sounds like a dying goblin.
Okay, James, I get that you hate women, but come on now.
By the way, I hate
We're all inclusive.
the face of the specific actor who's like doing the track one at the beginning. When it's like
Yeah.
the most triggering comedy and it cuts to his face. Holy shit. I
It does
hate
trigger
his
you,
face.
doesn't it, James? It does trigger you.
Yeah, dude, his face.
But it's
and his
funny to me.
it triggers me because I'm looking at his teeth and I'm looking at how fucked up they look.
It's funny to me because I know it bothers you that his front teeth, like it's
You're
only his
just-
top row of teeth that are like really uneven.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about specifically. But then like the person getting like body slammed, that scene as well. I don't.
It's hilarious.
It doesn't make
Actually,
sense. They're in different weight classes.
it's pretty funny. It's funny to me because I think he's wearing like an extra large cup on the underneath the wrestling suit, so it makes
No, JD,
the
that's how he
bulge like
really,
bigger.
That's how he really looks. That's what he really has, and he definitely.
I mean, you say it doesn't make sense, but actually,
he definitely doesn't have a small penis due to his steroids.
but actually, wrestling outside your weight class is pretty common for me. When I was in wrestling, I never wrestled anyone in my weight class. I always wrestled someone heavier.
competitively,
Yeah, like in an actual competition. I wasn't. In
I thought
many.
it was
in
always
three.
like within your weight class is what you had to
They
do.
try to get as close to your weight class as possible.
Okay, then fuck off, JD, because that's not what that was. That was not even close.
They try to get as close as your weight class as possible.
Also,
but it never really
This is
happens that way.
this is a really weird scene here where fucking Jeremy Boring's like talking to the black kid and he's like, "Don't steal my Cadillac converter this time, please."
hmm
Really interesting, Jeremy Boring. It's very interesting that he's the one that you said that to.
Who? Jeremy Boring?
Oh, the owner of Daily Wire, aka the main dude who's the coach in this movie.
Oh, he plays the coach.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
They're all in it. By the way, Steven Crowder was supposed to be in this movie. Can you guess which character he was supposed to play?
Was he supposed to play the wrestler?
No. He plays the short one, the super short guy.
Oh, he was supposed to play the super short one.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he that short though? I thought Steven Crowder was not that short.
No, he's not, but he was supposed to play him, is what I'm
Oh,
saying.
okay, I see. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for it. Can't wait to launch our live commentary.
I am not watching this movie, dude. I
What?
am not
You're
gonna
not gonna
even
watch it?
download Daily Wire as like a joke. I genuinely
Oh
do not
my
want to like
god,
be on that
James,
app.
that's. I really like the pun in a world where women's sports is being transformed. Like,
Yeah, man, it's
because you like
really good.
Transformers, and that's what the pun is about. Is like,
Yeah, it's about
yeah.
Transformers, not Sysformers.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's called
I
Transformers and not
I really love
Transformers.
the terrible acting where the guys are like, so we can be men in the sheets, but women in the streets? Yeah.
Come on,
God, they're
James.
fucking
It's not.
such bad actors. No, they're not even like funny bad. It's like they're just bad.
It's funny to me. I think it's pretty funny.
It's funny to you because you know it irks me because they're so dog shit. Also, I love that it's yeah, man. We're just because we're all men, we're automatically really good at any sports.
Got him.
No matter how out of our class we all are, because we're all a bunch of unfit, pasty white dudes.
Yeah, dude. I could probably dunk on like the #1 women's basketball team right now.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I go up
All
to them. I
five
tower.
of
I
those
tower
dudes,
over them, man. I'm like
no, and
they're like a fraction of my weight.
all five of the dudes here would
Yeah.
get fucking shit on by an actual fucking NBA like women's basketball player. Like genuinely, they would.
Yeah,
All of these
probably.
dudes would fucking get wiped, especially at like both the super scrawny dudes, which would not be basketball players ever in their lives.
Well, I don't know about the cowgirls.
Oh yeah, by the way, that's another thing, real quick. So
Yeah.
our heroes are all the pasty
The
white
protagonists,
dudes,
the lady
and the
ballers.
protagonists are all the black dudes.
So is a plot that they're
scary
winning?
imposing black dudes
So the plot is that lady ballers are winning against every female basketball team. So then
because they're
the other
men, so
guys,
they're automatically
the other
better.
guys the other teams start enlisting just dudes too. To fight.
No, I think it's that they also were doing the same thing because it's
Oh, okay.
haha, it's just a team of like men, haha. But
Yeah, and then,
it's
and then
very
gets
very
pantsed-
interesting.
He gets pantsed in the middle of the court. They had to do my boy dirty like that. Oh my God.
It's very interesting that the entire other team is literally full of black, like huge black dudes.
Yeah.
It's very,
Yeah, that
it's
is
very
funny.
interesting choice here. You know, I wonder if it's maybe a bit telling about the people who made this movie that the bad guys in the black basketball jerseys are all black big men and everything that are very
They don't seem like
imposing
bad guys
because
to me.
all the other
They're
guys are
pretty cool.
tiny fucking guys.
Yeah, they don't seem like bad guys to me. They're pretty cool. I like the reactions of all the faces of the audience.
I like
their
how they're
pods.
like, we're so triggering, so we put white people in not only dreadlocks because fucking white people love putting their hair in dreadlocks because I don't know why, but we also made them look like Native Americans, had them do the whoa 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 voice. They are like the most surface level. By the way, there's nothing about this that's like anti-trans when you actually look at it because it's
Yeah.
just misogyny. It's just them being misogynistic instead of transphobic.
Yeah,
Like the whole point was that it was supposed to be
that's like
transphobic.
200% better. That's hilarious.
No, but like
I like how they have a lot of B-roll shots of like these these women just getting slammed with basketballs. That's hilarious to me. Oh my God.
God, dude, this movie looks dog shit.
I can't wait to watch it.
I like genuinely don't even think like it's gonna be like badly funny. I think I'm gonna like be like cringing through.
You're
it
right. It's
because-
gonna be good funny.
No, it's just gonna be dog shit the whole time. You're gonna be laughing because you'll see me like cringing in pain, and I know that. I know that's how you.
I mean, you'll say you won't watch it, but you basically will watch the whole movie through clips, like TikTok or something.
No, I will
Just
not.
randomly watching it through there. I know you're gonna get recommended clips of this, and I probably
can't
will
wait to
forget
not
that
get
this
recommended
exists
clips.
until you bring it up again.
So the other one I wanted to show. By the way, oh yeah, it's supposed to be a documentary. JD,
Sorry, what was that? One more time.
this was supposed to be a documentary.
This was supposed to be a documentary. Oh, okay,
Yes, it was.
Hmm.
But why wasn't it?
I don't know.
Curious. Also, by the way, this is how I know the view count on that is fucked because no other video on theirs beats 200K. Like barely.
Yeah,
Like the
14
Lady
million is a
Baller ones
lot.
are the only ones that like really beat 200K.
14 million views, but only 15K comments.
Uh-huh.
That is a bit weird.
These numbers ain't adding up, are they?
Maybe they embed the video in somewhere else. I don't know.
I think they've been posting it through ads as well as how it's showing up.
Oh, I see.
But Ben Shapiro suggested that they make this a documentary about how if men, actually transition and make a whole like team, can they do it? But they were going to do it in the way that they do in this movie, where they just put on wigs, JD.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? That's not how being trans works. So of course they were denied. they were told no, and they were like, "But this is how trans works." And so instead, they just rewrote it to be a movie about going how they wanted to go instead, which is why people are like, "Love this documentary."
Wait a minute. The critical drink. I just see the critical drinker on the side. Video recommended.
Oh my god, dude! Yeah, no, Critical Drinker and Ben Shapiro made a video together.
So I watched Lady Ballers.
Oh, blow my fucking head off if I have to listen to Critical Drinker talk about Lady Ballers. I'd literally just rather die.
You don't like the critical. You don't like the critical drinker.
No, who likes Critical Drinker? The dude's a fucking idiot.
I don't know.
He just rambles for like
he gets a
long
lot of
periods
views.
of time. He gets a lot of views. Yeah, every fucking right winger gets a lot of views, JD.
Oh, come on, James.
That's the whole fucking point.
You and Critical Drinker have more in common than you think. You both like Godzilla -1.
Yeah, man, and how I just really want to fucking take his head off. Yeah, he also likes Godzilla -1, but every time he was like, not enough diversity.
That's true.
Literally all over Twitter, he couldn't stop crying about how there wasn't enough diversity because I'm parroting them, but it's also like nobody's saying this. Also, people don't complain about diversity in normal projects.
Well, I mean, you kind of do, James, but it's okay.
No, I don't.
Everyone have.
This is the kind of guy that
thing, you know?
no, this guy and literally Ryan Cannell both. No, yeah, this guy and Ryan Cannell, big friends.
Yeah.
Ryan Cannell, infamous for complaining that there were 3 black people in the entirety of the Batman movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, there's too much diversity. I fucking blow my brains out. I hate these people. They're so fucking stupid. They I love that they're like, it's triggering, and then they like do this shit. And it's like, you realize that you are like this though. Like, you guys are like this.
Yeah. I mean,
we're making the most triggering show ever.
I mean, James, you sound pretty triggered to me. I think it's working.
No, Jay, you want to hear me sound triggered? Then we'll actually watch the movie. Then
you'll get actually triggered.
Also, it's bullshit that they have 14 million views, and then the next trailer isn't even in the millions.
Watch all of Lady Ballers without pausing. Impossible challenge.
I've already left the room.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next trailer I wanted to show you from Daily Wire Plus. This is their new thing, by the way. Daily Wire Plus. They're launching their own streaming app.
Oh, is that what that is?
It's the Mr. Bertram trailer.
Okay.
So that's the other one I sent you.
Yeah, let me take a look.
It's their new animated show.
That seems
to be like
funny.
F is for Family and all the other adult animated shows that they're
F
just parroting
family,
very shitty
do
ripoff
stuff
of.
Together.
So let me know when you're ready.
Daily Wire Plus is for you and me.
This is like so clearly like it's supposed to invoke like Simpsons with like just the way the school looks and stuff with the statue outside of it and everything.
Yeah.
It's
all right. I'll play it in 3, 2, 1, going. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, dude!
You're going straight into like the back.
The cast they have for it is so like. Some of them are like actual like actors that I like, and it's like this is disappointing to see you guys here.
It's pretty great. I don't recognize. I don't recognize any of them.
The writers forcing themselves into the roles of the movie. Adam Carolla playing the main character that the show's named after.
Mm-hmm. I mean, hey, Danny Trejo.
God damn it!
I recognize that one.
And here's the guy that was supposed to play Matt Walsh's character.
Ah.
Oh, Alonzo Bowden, you disappointed too, man.
I don't know who that is.
Rob
I recognize that guy from somewhere, but I don't.
Joe Swanson's in this, JD.
Joe Swan, really?
Yep.
Which one is he?
You'll see.
Do they show up?
They do. You'll see him.
My God, please. It does have that kind of like Family
That's his
Guy.
voice. Patrick Warburton.
Oh my God, that's Joe?
Yeah. Look, it's female Ben Shapiro. It's trans Ben Shapiro.
Wait, you're right. That girl did look like like Ben Shapiro.
Dude,
that was off-putting to me, actually. Whoa. What
No, dude, it's my favorite thing is whenever Brett Cooper makes content, you'll always find in her comment section somebody going, "Hey Ben, I'm really proud of your transition." It's my favorite
that's
fucking
so
thing
messed
because
up.
it gets under her skin. No, fuck them, dude. They're pieces of shit. They don't deserve fucking peace. Get their
Oh my
asses.
God, man. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, James, you never even talked to these people.
No, I don't, but I have to hear their fucking annoying voices all the goddamn time because they fucking push their content everywhere. If if,
Hey,
if I have to watch just a
hey,
random YouTube
Ben,
video and I get
Ben,
their goddamn dumbass trailers as my ad,
hey, Ben
I have to
Shapiro.
watch it.
You
Hey
you
Ben,
got
it's
time to go to
me,
the big
Patrick
drink
Warburton.
tonight?
No, dude,
Like when it comes to this is actually a pretty stacked cast.
it's somehow.
That's true.
No, I this was so before this trailer came out like a while ago, they announced this cast and I was so disappointed with Danny Trejo.
Danny
But
Trejo and Joe Swanson.
it's also a thing of Danny Trejo gets any job he's offered. Like he will literally do anything if you pay him enough for it. So it's that whole thing, and then it's like Patrick Warburton, Rob Riggle. I would normally be like, oh, well, they were tricked into it, but no, they're friends with the fucking writer Adam Carolla, who's like a known fucking like right wing fucking loser who's like, oh, the men's man, this is the men's world. Man, you losers don't do enough.
Yeah,
Motherfucker, you're a radio host. You've
I
never
think you're
done
just
hard work in your
jealous.
life.
You're just jealous. You're just
No,
angry.
JD.
You're
No,
molding.
JD. I'm upset because I've done more hard work than any of these fucking commentators ever have, and it's
Yeah.
like, and they're like, "You're a fucking snowflake, motherfucker." My hands are calloused. I have done more. I've ruined my body in ways I can't explain from the construction work I do compared to the fucking you sitting in a chair hosting a radio show. Fuck off, you losers.
Nah, man.
I have more
You're
testosterone than
just
every
jealous
single
that they're
one of you
based,
combined.
that they're not trapped in the Matrix and forced to do things that ruin themselves like you do. You Matrix lover.
No, JD, that's what this show is about.
You're
That's what
trapped
this
in the
show is
sheep.
about. That's literally what this show is about.
Like most of the trailer is actually just the actors.
No, it's just the cast to show off
Yeah.
the fact that they have this cast. But literally, it's about the character of Mr. Bertram and how he's a hardworking, straight white man in America, and how that's supposed to be a bad thing nowadays. Which is why they have the parody character. I'm a heteronormative cisgendered
Yeah.
white male.
Yeah,
That guy-
I mean, James, you seem like you don't like that guy who's just a normal, hardworking, straight white dude in America.
Because Adam Carolla isn't that, but he wants to pretend he is. This is his whole fucking power fantasy where he made his little.
It's not
he
Adam
made it-
Carolla.
He made his
it's,
Simpson OC and was like, oh, well, I guess I can't put it in the show. So I
It's
gotta
not
make my
Adam
own.
Carolla. It's Burcham.
Yeah,
Bertram.
man, it's Bertram, aka I've never done work in my life. I heart wood. Is
I
that
like
supposed
how
to be a
Joe
penis joke?
Swanson plays a guy called Burly Man.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking.
Is he riding a bear? Is that what that is?
Oh my god, is he just like a bit character? Is that his thing? Did they just get the big actors to play like bit characters for like
think
one
so.
episode?
I don't think they can afford having them on for too long.
Oh my god, they absolutely just got some of these guys to play like fucking bit characters and nothing else. Jay Moore, I've seen him in a lot of like actual stuff. That's surprising, really disappointing. Megan Kelly isn't surprising, but God, is her performance that she gave like in this trailer dog shit.
I don't
My
recognize.
little
Yeah,
chubby wubby.
I only recognize
subwoods.
some of these guys. I'm not too
fucking blew my
familiar with
brains
them.
out.
I know Danny
Megan-
Trejo from the was it the Spy Kids movie? Was he in the Spy Kids movies? At least
You
one
made
of
me
them.
joke. You made me joke.
I feel like he was. I don't
He
remember.
was.
Okay.
He's one of their uncles.
Oh yeah, I remember. That's the only time I remember him from.
Uncle Machete.
Yeah, Uncle Machete.
No,
I like how
dude,
this one he
Rob-
plays a dude called Switchblade.
I mean, hey man, whoever said Adam Carolla wasn't clever.
I mean, it's kind of funny. It's a slap in the face kind of funny, you know?
Is it?
Yeah, it's where someone walks up to you, slaps you in the face, and they say, let that sink in. And then they
Oh my
disappear.
god, is Candace Owens supposed to be playing herself? They don't give her character a name card. Oh wait,
Really?
they do. It's Dina.
No, they do.
Never mind. It didn't like show up for a while. It was just her name. So I was like, oh my god, they just have Candace Owens playing
Candace
herself.
Owens playing Candace Owens, playing Candace Owens, playing Candace Owens, playing.
Tyler Fisher is playing Mr. Kabinzi. Carponzi? What the fuck?
Carponzi. Yeah,
Carponzi.
I don't know.
I'm a cis hetero white man. Look at me.
Holy crap! They're speaking. I don't understand. They're speaking your language, James. I'm a heteronormative cisgendered white male.
Do you know what
That's
any
like
of those
something
words
you
mean?
would say.
Do you know what any of those words mean, Jamie?
Yes, I know what cisgendered means.
What does it mean?
It means straight.
No.
Fuck. Never mind then.
I'm
I
not
don't know what it
joking,
means.
JD. Every time I pull up like a TikTok live of like somebody talking about like transgender stuff, someone's like, "No, I'm cis. I don't like any of those fucking like gay guys," and they're like, "What are you talking about? That's not what cis means. You are literally that guy."
Yeah, I have no idea. That's why I don't say anything
No,
about it. 'Cause I don't know.
cis. Well, JD, it's kind of self-explanatory. Cisgender,
Yeah, it's self-explanatory.
transgender. It kind of is when you think about what it's referring to, because it's supposed to be saying it's not, if you're not transgender, you're cisgender.
So cisgender just means not transgendered.
Yes.
Okay.
Transgendered.
Sure.
Trans squared. No, but also this is a thing that people are like, this is a new age term. This is actually it's an old term. It's a Latin term.
Yeah, it's a boomer term. Of course, I don't know.
No, it's a scientific term, and it's also been used like since like Latin language and whatnot was invented.
Yeah, but where's the Latins today? Where are they? Oh, that's right.
Everywhere.
They're dead, James. None of them are alive anymore.
JD. No,
do you
JD,
know why they? You know what else they call Latin? A dead language.
Atlantis.
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 I don't think
Atlantin.
I don't think
Latin.
I don't think Atlanteans speak Latin.
How do you know, JD? Do you know Atlanteans?
I
No,
don't know
JD,
any
because
Atlanteans.
it's the lost city.
But you see, James, I can make this. I can make it as assumption even though I've never met them, because you can say I hate these people. I hope they die, even though you've never met them. So it's like the same
No,
thing.
I've never met them, but I've seen them talk about people. And hey, JD, fun fact. They say this about trans and queer people and people of color and literally anyone that isn't a cis heteronormative cisgendered white male.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hey JD, here's
actually this reminds me of Velma too. I think they said
is.
this is like the same
God,
language they say in like these.
No,
it's probably the same jokes they have in Velma.
It is. It probably is. Ben Shapiro probably wrote Velma unironically, and that's why it's so dog shit.
He greenlit it.
It looks like the Velma animation style too.
Yeah.
But
From, like,
JD, you weren't
seconds
far
of
off.
animated
The hetero it means straight. Hetero means straight.
Oh, okay.
Heteronormative is just referring to the fact that our society is very straight normative. You know, if you're straight, that's the norm. But for anything else, oh, that's weird.
Well, you know, I guess it is the norm.
JD, do you know what white male means? Because I know that one's big for you.
No, I don't. I can't relate to that one, so I don't know. I don't think I know what that means.
I don't know, JD. I think that one describes you.
I just know that I'm supposed to hate it, so that's what I do.
No, dude, I love that they like fucking just made this like, I guess like gay character who's closeted or something.
I know that. Well, they're all gay and they're all closeted. I mean, just it's all in between the lines.
I mean, I've seen Steven Crowder, so I know he is.
Well, you see, the thing is, James, yeah, if you're not white males, then you should just be hating them, and that's just what that's just my doctrine.
That's what Daily Wire does.
It's my Bibel.
Hey, fun fact. That's why Daily Wire is so headstrong on their hatred for Palestine.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Ben Shapiro
is Palestine just full of white men, huh?
No, it's not. That's why I was saying Daily Wire hates them. Because they're not full of white men.
Yeah, it was because if you're a white man, then you have to hate everything else, and then if you're not a white man, you have to hate white men. That's the normative.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Anyway, though, yeah, this looks to be a banger.
Sorry, I'm looking at the text.
After
I was like reading the text for the Principal Bortles Roseanne Barr character, where it says the deer thing looked like a four-legged penis, but like they spelt it all fucked up, where it's like the deer spelled with a at symbol, some sort of lettering that's supposed to be an E, but it looks like a 3, and then the pi symbol, and then penis is spelt like with money currency symbols, and then an N with like an umlaut on the top of it.
Yeah, they're trying to censor it, you know. Make sure it's just not.
Why did they censor? Oh, it's supposed to be damn.
It's called being subtle, James. Okay, I know you would just write penis with like the normal English alphabet, but come on.
I mean, JD, I thought they were supposed to be, you know, not like that. I thought they weren't scared of, you know, saying what they got to say.
Well,
I thought these were the cool guys who don't give a shit about the rules. Why are they afraid about censorship?
What are you talking about, James? It's just you're making no sense to me.
No, I think I'm making literally the most sense out of everything here. Also, by the way, Brett Cooper, again, trans Ben Shapiro.
You're just so like this crazy comment right now. This comment is the cast is actually unbelievable.
Where is that? Oh, I see it.
That's just a little bit down. It's like right near the top.
I love that Daily Wire is getting into the animation industry. Great thought.
Adam is a criminally underrated voice actor. I'm thrilled to see him return to the setting.
Yeah, man, he's so good that he can do that voice that he does.
I don't know who that is.
It's the main guy.
Oh, that's the main guy.
Yeah.
I see. Anyway, I think that's pretty funny.
Patrick Warburton is such a great voice actor. I'm so glad to see him work with the Daily Wire.
Awesome.
I don't even think it's possible to not watch something after Roseanne shows up screaming about four-legged penises. We're all in this together now.
We're all in this together.
I'd rather be forced at gunpoint to recite the entire High School Musical script than have to watch anything Daily Wire. Like, genuinely.
Well, I mean, you like High School Musical, right? You like musicals?
I'm not a big fan of High School Musical, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn. I thought you would be one of those like High School Musical heads.
No, I know like some of the people I watch are big fans of it. You know, they did the Pretty Much It guys did full commentary tracks for all the High School Musical movies and the TV show that they made. But I'm not a big fan of High School Musical.
Oh man, that's traumatizing to hear. You've given me PTSD now.
Well, I don't really like Disney musicals in general.
What?
Yeah, I've never been like, Disney songs are fine, but they're not like my thing.
Okay. I see.
I prefer like sort of like.
I was about to say, if you said like something like
guy who didn't like musicals.
I don't like the song We Don't Talk About Bruno. I'm like, that's literally just a masterpiece right there.
I actually do like We Don't Talk About Bruno. I think Encanto is like one of those few like Disney movies like I actually do like a lot of the songs from though.
They had some bangers there, yeah.
We Don't Talk About Bruno is actually
even though
really
I've
fun.
never actually watched the movie, but I've heard the songs. So.
Well, next commentary track, here we go.
I don't know. I don't.
We
like
don't
Disney
talk about Ben Shapiro.
Disney's like milk to me.
We don't talk about Ben Shapiro.
Disney's like milk to me. I'm lactose intolerant. I don't drink milk. Milk is for babies. Disney's is for babies. So
I just realized the scene that they show for Brett Cooper has like bars on the side of it that none of the other ones do.
Yeah, Brett Cooper has bars. So what?
She doesn't. Anyways, this was not fun.
Anyways, thanks for joining me, James, for this week's episode. If you enjoyed,
is he supposed to be wearing a hoodie?
God,
the fucking
subscribe,
art style sucks for the show, dude. It looks dog shit.
And you can tune in to the podcast every Sunday is when they come out. Every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
If you like James, all of his stuff is in the description. He streams, which is nothing like the Crapshoot, actually.
You know what's funny, actually?
Yeah.
Some of my commenters have been sparking up political stuff recently.
Of course.
I've been getting off on tangents.
Some of your streams, or
yeah, that's where I got like one of them I think was bringing up Star Wars, and we got into a discussion, and at some point
you went from Star Wars into
well, here's how it went. There is like I was like, oh yeah, I remembered because we were talking about like Star Wars and like the certain YouTube channel, and I think how we got into it was then like something about the Critical Drinker got brought up. So I was like, yeah, I saw that Critical Drinker and Ben Shapiro made a video. I saw how long the video was, and I genuinely said, if I had to fucking listen to both Ben Shapiro and the Critical Drinker talk for 12 and a half minutes straight, I'd throw myself out my fucking window because God, do I not want to listen to both. I think I have.
I've heard of the Critical Drinker once. I think I saw an Asmongold reaction to one of Critical Drinker's videos.
I keep hearing about Critical Drinker because he doesn't shut the fuck up anymore, dude. He's just like, it's hats off. I'm me now.
I know you're angry about people out there grinding, making the banks, making more banks than you do. I know you're jealous, but that's okay because we joined the Hustlers University for only $150 every week.
Do a spread right now. Do a money spread.
You can do it.
Spread. Can they do a money spread? I did a money spread.
Thank you for joining.
This fucking episode.
I'll see you next Sunday, James. Bring us out.
So,